Well, afternoon, morning, or somewhere right around noon. Can't tell that by looking at the sky. Got some weather coming in. Obviously, we are getting down to the end of what we would consider our summer garden is gone. Our fall garden is going quick. We've got some season extension items that we will be trying, and we've got some season extension items that we normally do to help. Uh, Today, I'm working on several projects. One, you can see right here, this is our sweet potatoes. Now, we got these in quite late. It was something we wasn't planning on doing at all. So I'm getting ready to cut these off. And then we are going to, well, by we, I mean me. I'm getting ready to start digging these. Now, you may have noticed back here in the back, we've got something going on. Something that we don't normally have. This is a season extension item that we're doing. It's not perfect. It wasn't meant to be perfect. It is going to be, for all sense and purposes, a makeshift high tunnel. It's not going to carry a whole lot of snow loads, which we're hoping not to have a whole lot of snow, but we got some really cold weather coming this weekend. We're hoping to get a few more weeks out of these hot peppers and super hot peppers. These are primarily some really hot stuff. We do have some a little bit milder, like a Brazilian starfish in here, and some Tabasco peppers. My Tabascos have really just started to ripen, so I'd really love to get a little more time out of them so that I can make me a Tabasco ferment for hot sauce. That'd be good to have. Probably do about a 6-month ferment out of them. But we've got red ghost peppers and ají dulces and Trinidad Congos and West Indies red habaneros, Jay's Peach Ghost. We've got Trinidad mustard scorpions. We got yellow Trinidad scorpions. We got yellow Trinidad Moruga scorpions in here. Purple cayennes, long red cayennes, Buena mulatas, Santa Fe grandes, some Hungarian hot wax, some pimenta pumas, yellow reapers, some ají golds and ají lemon drops, lightning habaneros, Tasmanian habaneros, chocolate ghost, chocolate habaneros, chocolate 7-pots. And, you know, you can see in fatales and datilles and a few jalapenos. You can see why we'd love to get a few more weeks out of these. So anyway, what we're doing here, we are working with, let's see if I can get you in here to show you. This is a 3/4 Schedule 40 rigid PVC conduit. Now, we are joining 2 of them together. They're 10-foot sections to make the hoop, and then we're going down the middle with a 3/4 EMT conduit. Now, it's temporarily cable tied on here. We're getting ready to come back and put some screws in here, hopefully, so that we can get this thing covered. I'm probably going to do a wood brace down the side, each side right here. Maybe up here at about the 3-foot mark, probably more than likely. Right now we've got two of the middle ridge beams up. So that's covering 20 feet. And so we got another 4, 8, 12. This is on a 3-foot section, so 15. And we'll do another 4 foot out here. So we'll have roughly another 20 feet we'll be working with here. So this is going to be, for all intents and purposes, a 12 foot, it's technically 141 inches wide, but this will be a 12 foot by 40 foot high tunnel. And it wouldn't have been worth it just for the peppers, but we're going to also grow some winter crops in here. And most of this stuff you could grow outside, but it's going to grow even better under a high tunnel. We'll grow some arugula, we'll grow broccoli, we'll grow cabbage, we'll grow several different types of lettuce, leaf lettuce and some head lettuce. And there'll be other things that we'll put in here. We don't have an exact idea of what and all we're going to be in here, but items that don't require heat. Now this, I will probably for this weekend, because we're supposed to get some pretty cold weather, and I would love, like I said, love for these pepper plants to make it. So for this weekend, I am probably going to set this up to where I can put about 4 heat lamp bulbs in here. I'm not going to put a heater in, but I'm going to put 4 heat lamp bulbs in here, tie them from that center conduit, and try to put a little warmth in here to keep the freeze off. That's the idea. I'm hoping. No idea if it'll work, but I'll show you if it works or not. I'm not going to post this video until after the weekend so I can do some more filming and show you how things turned out. But as you can see right here, these are really high dense planted pepper plants, and we will do this again next year. We did this because we had a lot of plants started from seed, and I wanted to get as many of them in the ground as we could, and it's worked out very well. We put some basil in here to help with pest suppression, and it does help. Don't know that it was a fix, but it helped. Most of these plants are still very healthy, even though they're starting to feel the downside of the running out of some nutrients in the ground, and we don't put no fertilizer on these once they're planted. With the fertilizer is all worked into the soil. Next year I may put some fertilizer on them about mid-season. We're working on that. This will probably be on drip irrigation. But the one thing that I will change next year on this is I will take the center row and not plant peppers on it. That will help to harvest. This was harvestable, but it was tough, especially for somebody as big as me. I go 300 pounds, 6 foot tall. I'm a big boy in every sense of the word. And it was a little bit hard to harvest. But as far as the spacing, these are on 1 foot spacing and 2 foot between rows. So each row is 2 feet apart, and then the pepper plants are 1 foot apart in the row. And it worked out great. I mean, we're tickled at this. We have harvested, I'd hate to guess, thousands of dollars worth of peppers out of here. We have done ferments. We've saved. We sell a lot out of here at the market, but we sell tons at the market. We've saved peppers for powder, and so on and so forth. Yeah, and some I missed. We've got Sugar Rush Peach in here and Sugar Rush Red in here also. But we've just got some gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous peppers. I mean, they are stunning. We had some marigolds in here. We've pulled most of the marigolds out. There's still a couple here that'll be coming out shortly because they won't serve any purpose now. The pest pressure is extremely low this time of year. The sweet peppers didn't do quite as well. We didn't put the sweet peppers quite as close together, but they just didn't do as well. Maybe it was the soil. Maybe I didn't get enough amendments in the soil. And all these plants were planted late. We had several late freezes in spring, and peppers don't like cold weather. we still got some tomatoes hanging on. We've been picking tomatoes, green tomatoes, and we got a little bit of bug damage on this, but these ripe tomatoes right here will taste excellent. I mean, You know, not as good as those ones that come out of the hot summer, but you can probably spot right down here. We've still got some marigolds doing quite well. They're starting to fade, but doing well. And we still got a lot of sweet peppers we're harvesting. We got Conduit de Toro yellows there that are ripening up. Took them babies a long time this year. We harvested a ton of them. Here we have a shishito cross. This is crossed with a reaper, and it produced a hotter shishito pepper. We've eaten quite a few of those. They're about 4 times the heat, and sometimes you get one a little hotter, but 4 to 8 times the heat of a Carolina reaper. 4 to 8 times the heat of a shishito. But tequila sunrise, quadratos, that's a bell pepper. Habanadas, they're still producing quite well. But we are not going to do much covering these. We are thinking about moving that greenhouse, the little high tunnel one, over here. But I think I'm not going to. I think I'm going to run out of time. So I think it's going to stay right where it's at. And we're going to put we got new plastic for it. We're going to put our new plastic on it. We're going to cover the sides with metal down here at the bottom. We had block in there before, but I think we're going to go back to metal and get that took care of. Well, anyway, I've got to get to work. When I post this, there will be another part to this video. So it'll be some time duration for me, but be just seconds for you all. So have a blessed day. Take care.